If you're a woman over 60 living alone, there's something you need to hear. And no, it's not just about locking your doors or checking the stove twice. It's the stuff no one talks about. The quiet habits that slowly chip away at your safety, your dignity, and yes, your peace of mind. I learned these lessons the hard way. Not all at once, but through little moments that made me stop and think, why didn't anyone warn me about this? So, if you're living alone after 60, this isn't to scare you, it's to prepare you. Let's talk about the 5 things no woman our age should ever do alone. You know that little voice inside? The one that whispers, something feels off. Yeah, that one. When you live alone, especially after 60, your instincts become your first line of defense. But oh, how easy it is to ignore them, to second-guess ourselves, to feel silly for being too cautious. I remember once a man knocked on my door saying he was from the utility company. No uniform, no name tag, just a clipboard and a smile that didn't quite reach his eyes. My gut told me not to open that door, but I didn't want to be rude, so I opened it. Thankfully, nothing happened. But I found out later that a scam artist had been working the neighborhood that week. From that day on, I promised myself my gut comes first. If it feels wrong, I don't care how polite it might seem. I shut the door, walk away, hang up the phone, period. Because our instincts, they're not just feelings, they're wisdom, built from years of living, watching, learning. Trust them. Listen, I get it. We like our routines. Same grocery day, same walking route, same little wave to the neighbor at 8 a.m. But here's the thing. When you live alone, predictability can become a danger. I didn't realize this until a friend of mine, a sweet woman in her 70s, had a break-in. She was always gone on Wednesday mornings, like clockwork. And someone noticed. She was lucky nothing worse happened, but it woke us all up. Now I vary my routine, different walking times, random errands. I even leave a light on at odd hours so it looks like someone might be home. And social media? Oh, please, don't post where you are while you're there. Wait until you're back. Always. Living alone doesn't mean living scared. It means living smart. This one hits harder because it doesn't look like a danger. It looks like peace, quiet, control. But isolation, it's a slow thief. When you live alone, it's easy to go days without real conversation. To convince yourself you're fine, that reaching out would be bothering people. I fell into that trap once. I told myself I was independent. But inside, I was lonely. And that loneliness started making me doubt myself. My memory, my self-worth, my joy. What helped? Little steps. Calling a neighbor just to say hi. Joining a book club. Saying yes to coffee, even when I didn't feel like it. The more I connected, the more me I felt. So no, don't isolate. You can be strong and stay connected. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. I know we've all heard it before. Lock your doors, don't open to strangers, check your smoke alarms. But let me tell you something I learned the hard way. Assuming you're safe just because nothing's happened yet, that's the biggest mistake. One night I forgot to lock the back door. Nothing happened, thank goodness. But the thought of what could have, it shook me. Now I have a checklist. Before bed, I walk through the house, lock doors, check windows, make sure outdoor lights are on. And I got a camera doorbell, one of those motion lights. Worth every penny, because living alone isn't just about being comfortable. It's about being prepared. Not paranoid, just smart. We're not helpless. We're wise enough to take care of what matters. And our safety, that matters most of all. So there you have it. 5 things no woman living alone after 60 should ever do. Not because we're fragile, not because we're weak, but because we're wise enough to know that protecting ourselves is a form of love. Self-love. Trust your gut. Change up your habits. Reach out. Lock up. And for heaven's sake, don't ever think you're too seasoned to learn something new about safety. If this spoke to you, share it with a friend, or a sister, or a neighbor who might be living alone too. And if you want more honest, gentle reminders like this, go ahead and hit subscribe. Stick around, because your safety, your peace, and your power still matter. You're not alone, not here. You're seen, you're strong, and you're still writing the story.